Angela Deem's 10 most outrageous off-screen behavior incidents on 90 Day Fiancé, ranked, she's the biggest villain for a reason. Angela Deem, a star of 90 Day Fiancé, is notorious for her on-screen scandals, but she is just as outrageous when the camera is off. Angela has been a part of the franchise since the second season of Before the 90 Days, which aired in 2018. Angela met Michael Ilesami from Nigeria on social networking, and soon agreed to marry him, even though Michael is about 20 years younger than Angela. Michael was quite eager to move to the United States, and the grandmother of 6 was very eager to have a young husband. Angela and Michael were the subject of conversation because of her history of violence and the pity that fans felt for him. Angela began to increase the severity of her terrible behavior, a little bit more each season, knowing that it was gaining her attention. Angela's behavior became increasingly outrageous each time she was cast in a new 90 Day Fiancé spin-off. Even though she received a lot of criticism online, she was unwilling to change her ways. After Angela leaked the word that Michael was in the United States and was missing, there are finally rumors that she has been let go from the franchise. Angela was the woman in the video that 90 Day Fiancé fans watched in July 2022. In the video, she was screaming at a flight attendant, and fans were shocked to see that it was her. Angela, who says that she only gets furious and yells when Michael provokes her, got into a confrontation with a flight attendant, and a fellow passenger swiftly recorded the whole event on film. Angela was ranting at the flight attendant who was standing in front of her via r/camera, and telling them that they were not going to talk to her, like this cause you're not the law enforcement. Angela's characteristic blonde hair was tied up in a ponytail, and her voice was also recognizable, which made it easy for viewers of 90 Day Fiancé to identify her even though she was facing away from the camera. Angela was having a hard time speaking since her speech was slurred, which made some of the phrases she was saying difficult to understand. According to Angela, they had started this SA, so she told the staff member to get who you need to get. Angela looked around and confirmed her identity before the clip stopped off. She then asked the person sitting next to her, "Do you see my butt anywhere?" In August 2024, Shabody posted a photo that a fan had contributed. Angela was seen kissing the fan on the cheek and taking a picture with them on the street. The blogger stated that the fan had met Angela at the Erie County Fair, which took place in Hamburg, New York. Angela was giving off a desperate atmosphere and looking for approval from her supporters, according to the writer. Angela was the one that was eager to speak with the fans, not the other way around. She even told them, "I feel really hurt, and no one is there for me, which is why I seem so angry." Michael was termed an opportunist by Angela. Angela also told the fan that she was losing followers after receiving negative feedback for her breakup with Michael. She pleaded with her real-life fans to follow her on social media. Angela went to the venue to meet Vanilla Ice, and then she flew to Canada for a meet and greet. She probably requested her real-life admirers to follow her on Instagram. Angela was unable to marry Michael in Nigeria right away after his K-1 visa was denied, because she did not have a witness. Angela's family did not support her plan to marry Michael, so she had to fly home and bring her best friend JoJo Disney with her. JoJo even went with Angela to Los Angeles, when Angela had 5 procedures in one day to lose weight. However, Angela and JoJo had a disagreement because JoJo had become friends with Debbie Johnson. Angela was furious because JoJo was getting along better with Debbie, who JoJo met through Angela. Angela ended her connection with JoJo, which had lasted for years, just because she was jealous. It continues by showing how insecure she is as an individual. With this mindset, Angela will never be able to develop a lifelong friend. Angela is at a point in her life where she needs wonderful friends who can help her figure out how to live as a single woman and who to date after she gets over Michael. Angela, on the other hand, is too obstinate to acknowledge that she is capable of making mistakes. Angela was filmed attacking a woman at a hotel, according to a report by The Sun in August 2023. Angela and her friend Jennifer, who is also her esthetician, went to the reality lip sync. Before they went to the New York hotel at 2 a.m., they got into a fight in the cab. The altercation became physical as soon as they reached the Hilton Garden in Midtown Park Avenue. The video showed Angela leaning on top of Jennifer, who had knelt in front of a couch, asking Angela to get off her as she grabbed her brunette hair. Jennifer stated that there were some bad occurrences that occurred, which caused things to become heated between her and Angela. This was her response when she was asked about what transpired between them that resulted in such a brutal fight. Jennifer spoke up for a tight relationship with Angela. She said that they had talked about things since then, and had resolved their differences. Angela and Usman, who is on 90 Day Fiancé, had their first argument in 2021 on an episode of 90 Day Bears All. Angela accused Usman of being a fraudster since he was taking advantage of her friend Lisa Ham. Usman was accused by her of giving Nigerians a terrible reputation, and in response, he called Angela a pig. 1 year later, Angela's husband Michael went against her wishes and made an Instagram page. Angela responded to the picture he uploaded with Usman by commenting, "Birds of a feather flock together." Usman was not in the right frame of mind to handle Angela's unfounded allegations. Since 2018, he has been claiming that Angela has been defrauding Michael. He said that Angela was a heartless woman, and that Michael had problems with his visa because of her bad records, during the tell-all episode of Season 7 of Happily Ever After. Usman confronted Angela and accused her of keeping his Nigerian buddy Michael hostage in their relationship. At the same moment, the 57-year-old responded by calling Usman a piece of sin. Michael was never allowed to create social media accounts by Angela. She thought that he was using them to talk to other women. But after Michael left her, he returned to Instagram in May 2024. Angela was closely monitoring the cast members who were following Michael. Angela insulted Kim by calling her a two-faced bee and irrelevant for following Michael. She told Kim that she had never met Michael in person before. In the TikTok video that Gustav Lisses Babato shared, Angela was cursing at Kim the entire time. Angela and Kim appear to have made amends. Kim may have been concerned about getting on Angela's bad side. Kim and Angela share a common enemy in Usman, which may have caused them to become closer. As a result, Kim following Michael, who Angela claims is just as much of a scammer as Usman, may have severely bothered her and caused Angela to rethink their friendship. Jasmine, another cast member of 90 Day Fiancé, was completely supportive of Michael after he broke up with Angela. Naturally, Angela pursued her as well. After Jasmine uploaded a selfie of herself and Michael together on Instagram, people started to speculate that they were dating. Angela posted the same photo on TikTok again, with the message, "Birds of a feather flock together." This suggested that Jasmine and Michael were in a romantic relationship. However, Jasmine and Michael both denied the rumors, claiming that they were simply friends. Michael verified that the picture was taken during the production of the He Season 8 tell-all. Angela and Jasmine have not spoken to each other since that time. Angela has been staying out of her co-star's affairs and keeping a low profile. It does cause people to speculate that she will be let go from the show. Angela has plenty of chances to insult Jasmine, who has been bothering fans with her pregnancy announcement. Angela, on the other hand, seemed to have lost interest in having any drama with the Panamanian woman. After Michael disappeared, Angela and Scott became friends. Because of their poor reputation in the series, and the fact that they are of similar ages, it was easy for fans to think that the two were dating. Scott released a video of him playing "I've Had the Time of My Life" inside an empty bar, with Angela even climbing into Scott's arms as he pulled her up via anticipate. He uploaded the video and called it "Dirty Dancing," but later he said that Angela was like a sister to him. Scott might not be Angela's type, since she has always been attracted to men who are younger than she is. Scott appeared to have lived at Angela's residence for a short period of time during which this encounter seemed to have occurred. Scott was among the first cast members of 90 Day Fiancé to come to Angela's defense when it came to criticizing Michael on social media. Scott is a friend who Angela will have for the rest of her life. If only she had become friends with cast members who had a higher reputation in the franchise. Angela is seen as a villain in the franchise, although she has become a well-known figure due to her appearance on 90 Day Fiancé and is one of the most recognizable faces from the show. Rihanna is one of Angela's followers on Instagram. She has built connections with people in powerful positions. Nick Hogan, who is from Hogan Knows Best, appears to be one of Angela's closest friends. Angela appears to have been a fan of her father, Hulk Hogan, for quite a while. Scott Deem, Angela's late ex-husband, appeared to embody the Hulk in his throwback images that can be found online. Angela also became acquainted with Tana Lee, who is Nick's girlfriend. She went to a number of parties that Tana hosted, where she had the opportunity to display her gorgeous side. Angela has also been seen partying at Hogan's hangout in Clearwater, Florida with castmates from 90 Day Fiancé, including Robert Springs. She also celebrated her 57th birthday. There, Angela submitted a request for her marriage to be annulled in June 2024. Angela wants to end her marriage to Michael, which would also mean that her entire plot with him would come to an end. Angela has accused Michael of tricking her into marrying him so that he could obtain permanent resident status in the United States. She also claims that he is part of a gang of Nigerian men who deceive American citizens into marrying them. Angela would like the court to give her back her old last name. Deem. Angela and Michael have not seen each other in person since they broke up. Michael had gone so far as to keep his location a secret so that Angela would not be able to find him. Angela, not so secretly, wants Michael to come back to her and beg her to take her back. Unfortunately for the star of 90 Day Fiancé, the harm has already been done. Michael's departure from Angela also signified the conclusion of their franchise career. Fans will only be able to observe Angela's off-screen antics from now on.